What's going on? Welcome to Maho Radio, the one and only radio show in the entire of the Sekai. I'm your host, DN, formerly known as Director Nasty, here with your anime news, anime shows, anime reviews for the week. Uh, Preview of today's episode, we got just the tip, of course, where we talk about a few of the top airing animes right now. We got Waifu Goddess Izakai. Whose choices are we picking today? And of course, we have your Sekai, your choice, where you got to choose between a rock, a hard place, and then the deep bottom of the ocean. That is entirely up to you. If you're listening to this on YouTube or Spotify, make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you go join the Discord so you can call in every night, Monday, on Crash Out King DNTTV. That's Twitch. I don't know why I said TTV. I've never messed it up like that in my whole career. Very short career. Shout out to everybody listening and watching. This is now episode 10. We've hit the proverbial. We're 2 away from the proverbial. If you get to 12, you'll probably get the 50 line. And I got to tell you, today was a hard day to get to number 10. It's not for any reason you would even think or imagine. Believe it or not, it was hard because of a goddamn video game. Marvel's Rivals has taken over my life. So I want you to know, if you're watching this or listening, you need to appreciate me. Appreciate the art that we make together. The sweet, sweet, beautiful sound of my voice. The yapping, the generational runs that you get here. Because I could be playing Marvel Rivals, but I decided to do this show. And I ain't gonna lie to you, boy, it was a close one because I almost jumped over there. Worst part is, this is not even an ad. This is just me purely telling you, if this one feels rushed, it's not. If it feels short, it is. But it has nothing to do with the game. It has everything to do with the fact that the winter season of anime is winding down just a little bit. Some of the shows are starting to hit the episodes 10s and 11s. We've hit peaks and climaxes. We're about to quietly ride off into the sunset of what will be the spring season, winter season. It depends how you categorize it. Uh, with that being said, a whole bunch of stuff is happening soon in the next couple weeks. But with that being said, we're going to leave all that aside and we're going to jump into the first segment. As you know, it's just a motherfucking tip. Yes, yes, yes. As always, just a tip. We're jumping on. First thing we're talking about today is motherfucking bleach. Look, I'm going to tell y'all right now, Bleach is on fire. Kubo coming back to help was the greatest thing the Bleach franchise and fans could have ever asked for. Since he's been back, Lord Almighty, we've been getting 10 out of 10 episodes repeatedly this season. And we know they're 10 out of 10s because the ratings on IMDb and all these other anime sites are putting them at 9.8, 9.7s. The only way you get that high is you got a whole bunch of 10s bringing you up and a whole bunch of hating ass motherfuckers giving you 9s and 1s. But we're not going to talk about that. This episode was fire for so many reasons. But the first one we're going to talk about, shout out to my waifu, the goddess, the top titty girl of the whole pyramid. Yes, I put her right at the very feet of Yorochi. She's the only one who can even come close to the top of that pyramid. But next girl is Nemu. No doubt in my mind. If you disagree, argue with your mama because you don't obviously have good taste, and neither did she because she made you and you disagree with me. So this is just not gonna fly. She showed the hell out, bro. It was very small, very minute moments, but in those, she made a massive impact to the story as a whole and shedding some light on Captain Mayuri and potentially how he might just be a misunderstood guy. He might actually be just a better version of Orochimaru and just minus the kid stuff. Yeah, because Orochimaru goes to Diddy parties. My homie Mayuri, he's too busy with science, baby. Ain't no time for bitches when you got science, son. We progress further into the fight, and we get the interesting dialogue of the Soul King's left hand saying, "I've always been a Quincy." And Captain Mayuri is like, "Say that shit one more time. That's some real interesting stuff. You really consider yourself a Quincy?" He's like, and the hand goes, "Quincy is Quincy." And he's like, "Oh shit." So, and this is what I took. Mayuri didn't say this, but he said, I thought if the left hand of the Soul King is a Quincy, does that not just make the Soul King potentially a Quincy? Don't answer that question. I'm just wondering out loud as to what direction we're going with that. because Mayuri just did not expect that to happen. But then later on in the fight, we see that as it progresses, everyone whose nerves Pernita touches, it becomes a personality within the organism, and also you have access to those powers. So there's a moment where it's like, I see what y'all doing here, and that's weird, but I'm watching. I'm paying attention. I promise you, I'm paying attention. Um, Finding out NEMURI number seven's backstory, it was one of those things like, did we need the backstory? No. Did I, as a Nemu lover, thoroughly enjoy it? Absolutely, I did. And it also shed some light on things we didn't know about Mayuri. That this nigga might have feelings, bro. Whether he has feelings or not, he appreciates Nemu more than normal thing. And that's all I'm gonna say. To find out that number seven is like the first true success, I was thinking he did horrendous things to 1 through 6 or put him through so many trials that they just never survived. Come to find out, this is his first one. It's his first time here. And he said a line of dialogue that was so beautiful within the entire thing of stuff that was going on. He's getting shot at. He's weaving on his little rocket skates. She's out here saving him even though she's not supposed to even be trying to save him. He's like, bitch, I give you permission to put your life on the line. She's like, no, but you needed me. You needed a hand. And he was like, I ain't teach you to give me no goddamn hand. But in all of that, he says, and it doesn't sound romantic, it doesn't sound like love. He says, you die when I tell you to die. Your purpose is to stay alive and grow. And that was profound. Because outside of anything he's doing, anything he says, he cares. And he's like, your one job is to grow. But as we see moving forward, yeah, ain't gonna be too much of that going on, potentially. I did like the philosophy of the other scientists coming and rubbing in his face. He's like, oh, what's that? You're hurt because your perfect thing got broken? Oh yeah? Didn't you tell me that if you're a scientist seeking perfection, then you've already lost? Look at you with your stupid ass. Now you all the shields making fun of me. Now your ass going through the same thing. Birds of a feather. And he's like, you're fucking right. And I was like, you're not supposed to say that. But he's like, you're right. I care too much right now. And he literally just got over it like that. Oh my God, my carpal tunnel. Shit. Snapping should not hurt, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. It should not hurt if you snap your fingers. Do your thing. But anywho's, I say all that to say, yeah, that nigga loved Nemi, bro. He loved Nemu. And I love that. I love her reaction to hearing her full name. All of it's fucking dope. Just all of it was dope. The episode, one of the things I love about Bleach is they will give you the fights, they'll hit you with the music, they will give you the philosophies, the back and forth, and you said this was your morals. Now look at you. Are you gonna stand up? Are you gonna stand on business on what you're talking about? Or are you gonna fold and become one of us? And it's just a constant pull back and forth, back and forth. And this Bleach one was absolutely beautiful. Maybe I'm biased. Maybe I'm calling it a 10 out of 10 because Nemu was in it and she was the star of the motherfucking show and she did the goddamn thing. But if that's the case, so sue me. But that's my bitch. That's my girl. That's the one for me. So yeah, Bleach, absolute golden episode. And no pun intended, not just because, he got gold on him, gold on his mouth. Next tip we're jumping on is danmachi. Yeah, the ending for that last one, I don't know what I was thinking or trying to do. It's just funny to me. But anyways, the Freya Genjutsu has finally been broken, and in spectacular motherfucking fashion too. I really thought that it would have been Hedden to be the one to be the catalyst, the true thing that was the one who put the wheels in motion against Freya for her own good. But Lord and behold, this bitch Horn, she couldn't take it. Honestly, she has a very toxic but true love to Freya, where she knew that by all rules and bounds of the relationship she has with Freya, she was not supposed to do what the fuck she did. She did it anyways, and then jumped on the goddamn knife to pay the price. If standing on business was a person, I gotta give it the Horn for today, bro. Cause it is insane. She's literally clinically insane. But at the same time, I understand how deep her adoration, her love for her goddess goes. It's like me and Nemu. I don't want to bring her back up, but I'm just saying that knife, it looks tantalizing every once in a while I'm thinking about her. But I say all that to say. So Horn lets Rhea escape. She starts causing fucking havoc. Belle's like, all right, now's my fucking chance. And I'm thinking this man's about to go help Ryu. This man pulls up on Freya herself and starts pressing the shit out of her, bro. Meanwhile, as he's pressing the hell out of her, we get Jesus, what did I write? I should have rewrote this. This is terrible. Oh my god. While that's going on, everybody's in the streets fucking boxing. We understand now why Uranus had the Hermes family move all the wood around the city. Hestia's turned the city into her not funeral proud, until like a hearth. And now we got the dope ass Hestia moment where, and again, maybe I'm ignorant, maybe I'm dumb, maybe I forgot, but we get the reveal once again. I have to say the reveal once again, and people are gonna say that's an oxymoron. How do you reveal something again? It's like if you didn't know and then you forgot, but now you know again. So whatever. That she is the goddess of chastity and virginity. Hestia is Bestia, but Hestia only does butt stuff apparently, because the chastity and virginity is gonna stay intact. God damn. And I'm not even that mad at it. But we get the reminder that, Hestia is one of the upper echelon goddesses. She has now restored her place in the heaven to release everybody on Arano from goddamn Freya's curse. And we go back to Belle pushing on Freya, got her ass backing up, and she's putting on the fucking act. The thing about the Freya and the Belle dynamic is one thing that bothered me with the whole Genjutsu, right? Freya just kept saying there is no seer. Everybody in the Familia kept saying there is no seer. Freya did one of the wildest things ever. She did that thing where like she drops a hint and she wants you to figure it out. And the hint is that there is no seer because you're supposed to realize that I'm seer. And then when you realize that I'm seer, you're supposed to fall back in love with me, even though I'm Freya. That was her fucking plan. I couldn't imagine it was such a weak plan. I really thought she was trying to break his ass into submission, trying to body him. I thought she was trying to body him, just to get him to accept that he was part of Familia. But it was a twofold plan. Break him down, get him to believe he belongs here, and then he's supposed to figure out that Freya is secretly seer and fall in love with her. It's fucking a stupid plan, Freya. It's fucking stupid. Which go back to Horn falling on the knife and breaking her out of this. Yeah, she's like, this is dumb. Horn had enough. She's like, this is fucking stupid. I can't believe we agreed with this. And then Head-On's ass is over here like, yeah, things are finally happening. Thank God. The relief on their faces told me everything that I need to know. It's a bad farce. But Freya was trying to put up a front, man. Trying to gaslight this boy into believing that she wasn't seer, she didn't have real feelings, that she didn't really care about him like this. And she folded, bro. The goddess of fertility folded to a boy, a virgin boy at that. It's insane. The path that this season took was absolutely fucking insane. I love the world building part of things where once everybody got out from under the spell, it was on site with Freya. I didn't realize that they kept all the memories of what was going on. They have everything. And everybody was going to go run the Freya fam's pockets. And honestly, I already know the Freya fam is kind of crazy strong. But the whole city? Nah, they're gonna get their ass beat. And then, of course, you roll into the last part where she declares a war games to stop her familia from getting their asses beat in the streets. So now I guess we gotta go 1v1, beat the ass in the stadium. But yeah, danmachi was cooking this week. Absolutely fucking cooking. Happy to see Ryu back. Happy to see Ryu back. Fucking Hestia was goddamn carrying the whole episode. Oh my lord, that thing was stinging. And of course, Hestia got her dope ass moment. Her VA absolutely went nuts while she was raising her place back into heaven. It was fucking beautiful, bro. Honestly, I was worried about danmachi. We talked about this last week. They went on a production hiatus, and I was very worried, very concerned about what direction we're gonna go, what we're gonna do moving forward, how they were gonna, if the wait was gonna be worth it, and hopefully they don't have any more production issues. They came back, they dropped a banger. It looked flawless. There was nothing, I didn't see any bad animation, not a sense of a lack of storytelling. The sound design team was fucking on one once again. We're cooking on every front. So with that being said, yeah, danmachi came back. That tip was absolutely fantastic. Um, the last thing I'll say, look, when Belle broke Freya and she moaned, I'm pretty sure she moaned. I'm gonna say she moaned, bro. Like I think they wanted to sound like surprise, but I'm pretty sure she moaned. So seeing Freya go out like that, hot, but at the same time disappointing. Can't believe she cracked, bro. Absolutely terrible. And the last tip we're gonna jump on for today is the Dan one. The fight is over, bro. Yeah, we don't beat their asses, and we pick up like they got their clothes back on. Hallelujah. And we get the introduction. Look, oh man, I gotta control myself. Queen Sensei comes into play. Queen Sensei is so fucking bad, bro. Look, she a nurse, dark hair. She got that little mole, the boots, the crop. Bruh, I sunk, bro. I folded. I folded so fast. I'm actually embarrassed. I was fucking a box of origami paper out of elementary school. It was done with. I was out of there. She won me over. I don't even know if she said any lines in the show. Like I was just staring. And it's not very often a character just catch me off guard like that, but I was just staring, bro. Oh my lord. But anyways, the trio they're debating on what story they're gonna tell the school. Aira's like, yeah, I'm blaming Momo, and it's like, well, that's an easy one. Of course you will. It's good to see her friends are still alive because I wasn't sure about that. Because last I saw them, they got thrown in like 14 steel beams. So, good for them, of course. And then we finally get Momo and Okarun alone together. And Okarun instantly jumps into a theory about how he thinks aliens can't invade the Earth because of the yokai balance. And because of that, the aliens were trying to capture him to study him because he's part yokai, part human. So they want to know how, if they could take his banana, but also how to defeat yokais. It's a very interesting theory, and honestly, I don't fucking hate it. Because by all intents and purposes, these aliens actually have the tech and the manpower, apparently, because they just have paid labor, to take over the Earth and pretty fucking easily. But the goddamn yokai are somehow just repelling them or beefing with them and just saving our asses. I love the little pieces of world building that Dan the Dan does. Every time they fucking do it, it's amazing. It's fucking beautiful. I swear. Um, I do like I do like how they did a great job humanizing the alien. Because later on, he's just chilling in the crib. He pulls up for another fight. He looked like he's dripping after. He looked like he's dripping like he's Asa Akira after a video, and it just looked gross. And the shotties took him back and healed him up, and he ended up not being such a bad dude. And also, again, world building and lore. There's a bunch of aliens. They struggling out there like the rest of us. They got to do manual labor. He got a sick kid that needs injections or needs fluids every couple of days. And then Granny's over here talking about like, that nigga really stank. He smelled like something familiar. Every chance she gets, she's like, God, he stank, bro. But what's that smell? She's like, oh my God, this nigga stank. But it smells familiar. Then she's like, it's milk. That nigga smell like milk. Yo, you want some milk? Here, try some milk. And of course, we get the hilarious reveal that aliens and cows are not that far apart. They're really not that far apart. They both cows make milk, aliens have milk inside of them, or it's alien fluid. Now we know why aliens abduct cows. It was one of those things like as a kid, you saw that all the time. Like there was like whenever aliens come, there's crop circles, they take some cows, and then they get the hell up out of here. Now we know why. It's basically we have their insulin. We have alien insulin. Actually, no, that's not true. We have alien. We drink alien blood. Oh my god, should they not be scared of us? Huh? That actually poses a good question. If cow milk and alien insides are pretty similar, there's a precedence here. Maybe that's why they're trying to take us out. They're like, yo, oh no, they don't know this yet. Oh, they just figured out that milk and alien juice is the same thing. So it's gonna be a little while before the aliens figure out that the things that they put in their bodies as their fluid, humans also drink it. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, that's creepy as fuck. But I like it. Maybe I'm just too. Maybe I'm thinking too hard. I'm thinking too hard. But again, we go back to the world building where we're gonna run into somebody who believes in aliens won't believe in yokai. Somebody who believes in yokai won't believe in aliens. And Granny Seiko, with all the information she has, still refuses to believe that aliens are real. She'll calling that thing a freaking kappa. She's like, oh yeah, it's just a low level demon. It's a kappa. Don't even worry about it. Freaking watches an alien ship come down, suck up the cow, and she's like, nah, it's just a kappa, bro. A space kappa, maybe? I don't know. Or it's one of those situations where you know how there's multiple names for the same thing. I don't really have a good example right now, but that could be one of those situations where it's like, you call it a kappa, but it's a space. Yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah. So I also do like, last thing I do like, I forgot that they covered Aira's powers, and she's like, since when can you do powers? Like, I don't know, they just awakened. It's like, okay, dope, easy. So of course, and last but not least, we got the introduction to what I'm calling Okarun's competition. This Gigi Juju guy, I don't know what his fucking name is, but yeah, Momo's first love and childhood friend. So we'll see what kind of first love it is, and if he'll pose an issue to our boy, because you know we could just take him out. We could literally run him out of town, and nobody would ever know. Quick, but yeah. So we're gonna go and jump on to the quest. Oh, hold on. Let's see. We got some calls. Let's see. We got some calls. Caller number 9. Shackling complain about his nuggets being cold again. What's sauce and hoes going on, Dre? Bro, he can't. 1, they're mid, and 2, he has 3D waifu now. Playing about Dan not simping over my women's dead. Patrol the highest order. Mommy, I need a killer. Stop. Move me, man. Shut up. Y'all some haters. I'm dead. One club is the best. Maria loves Nemu like I love my PC. Dead. I brought you into his life. I'm gonna take you out too. Dead. Hesia turned everyone into virgins again. Of powers of a lolly. Shut up. Look. Don't say stuff like Hesia's turned people into virgins again. People are gonna start getting excited and think they're next. Yes. I was like, why is everyone so hot in this show? Dead. For a bit too yandere for me, boy. I like that they sneaked in Aranas saying he had enough for the games. Yo, Ranos was so sick of her shit, bro. Aranos was so sick of her shit. He wanted to look. Aranos is the type. He's like, I'll say something to you right now, but I can't. But the moment I get to talk shit, I'm gonna start talking though. I did like Aranos getting his word in. Everybody in Denanan so hot. That theory he cooked up was the best part of the entire episode, in my opinion. No, he was honestly cooking with that shit. What about bull milk? No, we're not doing that. No, I ain't gonna hold you. That theory that he pulled up, I was so fucking impressed. I was like, honestly, it kind of fucking tracks because we know they don't like each other. So it's a nice little checks and balance system where it's like humans beat it goes yokai beat aliens, aliens beat humans, humans beat yokais. So it's like it's a beautiful like little rock paper scissors checks and balances, baby. That's what the world needs to run on. Gigi, it was very impressive because it's not something that you just think of casually, but also made so much sense. It really fucking did, bro. It really did. Dude was cooking. He was cooking, absolutely. There's no doubt in my mind. He was absolutely on one. I would like to I would want to see what Granny Seiko thinks of the plan. Cause I feel like cause I feel like she would be like, that's stupid. She would just be like, that's stupid. I'd be like, whatever, girl. She's so surprised. She still surprises me though, cause like I've seen her change her stance before. So for her just not to believe in the aliens, it's kind of weird to me. But I forgive her cause she bad. Like who gonna stop her, huh? But okay, let's get back into the show. We're gonna jump into the quest board, and it's time for everybody's favorite motherfucking game, waifu goddess Izakai. Okay, we're gonna delete that music. We're gonna act like that didn't happen. Time for everybody's favorite segment, Waifu Goddess Izakai. Yeah, this wasn't the second take, I swear. So we recently started watching Let This Grieving Soul Retire, a show that I very much want to turn that title into my life because I'm sick and tired of working. I don't know about you, but if I could hoe, and it's like that's too damn bad. I tried to put three memes together and it literally didn't make any sense. We're gonna act like that didn't happen either. So, anywho's, Let This Grieving Soul Retire. We've been watching it. It is a seasonal anime, but it's something we picked up a little bit late. So I haven't had a chance to talk about it or mention it too much. But we're gonna get into it a little bit. I'm gonna slowly incorporate it because it is a show worth talking about. It really is. But right now, for the sake of Waifu Goddess Izakai, if you haven't seen it, these are the shotties that we have. On the left, we have Ruda, a very nice hunter who is level 3, has giant titties, and is flat as a pancake in the back. In the middle, of course, we have Liz Smart, who's one of the most dangerous, murderous, but yandere people that you'll ever meet. Actually, calling her a yandere might not be fair. Because she like him, but she's not like... She likes him, and she's crazy, but she's not crazy because she likes him. And then she doesn't like him because she's crazy. So she's not a yandere, but just know she's absolutely clinically insane, but she's hot and she is strong as hell. I actually don't mind her personality. And of course, last on the right, we have Tino, who's basically built like a Japanese Meg the Stallion who also happens to be a gymnast. So SZA, because SZA's actually a gymnast. You got to look that up. But look it up incognito and on your own time, of course. But, so these three for Waifu Goddess Izakai. Personally, you can't go wrong with any one of them. It's more about who fits your aesthetic, who fits your personality. What do you like? What's going to attract you to it? For me, right now, my Waifu Goddess Izakai, I'm going with. Right now, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm actually going to Waifu Tino. Whoa, yeah, I'm going Waifu Tino, bro. I'm Waifu Tino. Why? Tino is devoted. She's highly capable. She would already, like, if she likes me, she's gonna believe that everything I say is fact, is law, and is gonna be dope. But there's a certain level of too much attachment that she would have to become the goddess. There's something about being adored, like on a pedestal, that makes me feel uncomfortable. And she is very much the type to do that. And if I'm being real with you, it's absolutely exactly what like an abandonment issue idiot like me needs in his life. But I also have that side of shame and imposter syndrome where it's like I would want that, but it would make me uncomfortable. So for those reasons, yeah, Tino's a good waifu. I hit it a couple times, I get the hell up out of there and don't have to worry about being put on that pedestal or trying to fulfill some expectations that I'm really not equipped to do with. Now, here's a surprise. My goddess, I'm going with Liz Smart as my goddess. Why? I would be a fucking house husband, bro. She is one of the most powerful people in the known world. Like literally top 7 at the very least. And she also just likes you. And she likes to have fun. And she's chill. And she's funny. And as long as you're not going to go train with her, you're not in too much danger. She likes to do things her own way. She will argue with you, but also will back down if she just feels like she can trust you if you're right. She does have this little bit of a snap crazy side, but it's really on when she's fighting or training. When she's not fighting or training, she's actually pretty fucking mellow. Although she's easily excitable, when she's not like overexcitable, she's cool. She's real fucking cool, bro. And her design, yo, I ain't gonna lie, her design is fire. It's like yo. You know what? I already know I'm biased on Liz. I'm also biased on Liz because of the tan skin character. Tan skin anime girl is just gonna fucking win. I ain't gonna hold you. Tan skin anime, and she has a lot of things working for her. But my true bias comes from tan skin anime girl. You got me. Ha ha. Another one, DN. Oh well. And with that being said, yeah, I'm Izakaiing poor Ruta. To be honest with you, there's nothing against Ruta. Ruta is nice. She's capable. She's smart. She's willing to sacrifice. I think she has a pretty interesting and funny personality, but she's not the other two. Like, it's one of those things like, if you go into a room and you have a studio light, a flashlight, and your phone light, two of those lights aren't gonna really make a big difference because the studio light is in the room, aka Liz. Sorry, yo. Liz in the room just steals the spotlight without a doubt. I ain't gonna lie. Even thinking about why I chose Liz over Tino, I think I might have capped a little bit. Although I said those things about Tino, about the adoration of being a little bit too uncomfortable at times. I really feel like Tino, when I put Tino and Liz next to each other, the only thing that Tino really lost out on is the fact that Liz would probably be like the breadwinner and let me handle the finances and be okay with me just doing whatever I wanted to do for work. Because Tino would be amazing and it would catch up to Liz in no time, but she's not a tan skin anime girl. Nah, I stand by what I said though. I do genuinely like Liz. Liz, anybody who knows, Liz's character design outside of the tan skin is usually not my type in any way. But her character, once introduced, I love the introduction. I love the attitude. I like the attitude balanced with the niceness, balanced with the chill, calm demeanor. All of it just rolled together. She just real. It's like a character that's more dynamic than I've seen in a while. Especially considering it's a character where you really only see them either in the past and we just started seeing them in the present, made an imprint really fast. Really, really fast. So yeah. Waifu, Waifu Tino, Goddess Liz, Izakai Ruta. I'm sorry. Let's see. We got a call in. Let's see what the chat has to say about the choices. I'm scared. Oh. Waifu Citri. Ruta is budget asana. Ouch. I haven't watched a show, so I have no horse in the race. That's fair. That's fair. Quality shotties. Just off of a glance, who would you choose? Just off of a glance. Ooh, I like this one. Ooh, I like that one. Go ahead and put that down. We're gonna move into the next one now. Of course, in the comments, if you're listening on Spotify or watch on YouTube, make sure you let me know down below who you got as your wife is, who you got as your goddess, who you have getting Izakai into another world where you don't exist because you don't want them. Next on the list, it was a good Bleach week, so we gotta throw in the Bleach waifu goddess Izakai version 2. On the last one, we went over some of the staples and tried to decide between them. On this one, we're gonna go with a little bit recency bias. We're gonna go with Thousand Year Blood War shotties, who we've seen recently. I specifically chose this one because we saw all three of them in the last couple of episodes, but especially, I chose this one because we got the baby girl Rengetsu coming back in. Matsumoto, baby girl, I didn't think we was ever going to see you again. Welcome back to the show. I hope you're doing well. I'm excited to see what you're cooking next week. And I also want to see what you're cooking in between. I ain't gonna lie, Hitagai can't be the only one trying to. Let me stop that sentence before I go too far. But anywho's, for this waifu goddess Izakai, we're going with Matsumoto. I always butcher her red name. Matsumoto, Nemu, and of course Soifan, aka Yorochi's little sis. I'm not gonna lie, this one is actually a pretty fucking tough one. Every single one of them brings something different to the table. With Matsumoto, you already know what's gonna be in your face, and a handful in the back too. You also know that she's caring, loving, but also fierce as all hell. But you also kind of know she wanders. She's not quite yours. She'll be around, you'll have a great time, but at the end of the night, she's gonna go her own way. And you don't know if she's coming back to you. And that's something you gotta accept and live with. Next we got Nemu, who of course, honestly, is just the best girl. Built in the front and the back, very reasonable hair, follows you to a T. And not just follows, she evolves and will fill in the holes where you fall short and where you can't come up with it. She gonna have your back. She will be a nice, gentle, guiding hand on your elbow as you have to reach for things and do other things as such. She will assist you in any way. She's always willing to give a hand, and that's just Nemu in a nutshell. And last but not least, we got Soifan, who, of course, again, tan skin anime girl. What else? What else about her? She has a very fierce personality. But she's also loyal as all hell. She ain't going nowhere. And if you have any ops, they'll never get the drop on you because she is Anbu Black Ops. Like, you're the most protected motherfucker in the world. That means anything you do, anybody gonna check you. You want to step on whoever's Air Force One to get them dirty? Do it. She'll snipe them before they even lift their hand at you. You want to go rob a bank? Guess what? You don't even have to rob it. She'll do it for you. Yeah, although you don't even have to do all that. Anything you want or you want to get your hands on, she'll probably do it. With that being said, my waifu goddess Izakai, y'all already this one, we're gonna start with goddess. We already know it's Nemu. We don't gotta talk about it. I ain't gotta say nothing. We could just end it right here. The goddess is Nemu. Now, it comes down to the Izakai and the waifuing. And this is probably gonna throw some of y'all off. I'm Izakai Matsumoto, bro. I'm Izakai Matsumoto, and I'm gonna waifu Soifan. Soifan, I'm waifuing because I feel like, and I'm just gonna say this objectively, I think she got a water park, bro. I can't prove it. I got nothing to go on, but I feel like that thing's a motherfucking water park. On God, no doubt about it. But also because she's strong, she's very flexible, and I also know for a fact there's certain things that I would want her to do that's gonna require a little bit of strength. And I ain't gonna hold you. If she's as strong as I think she is, she might rival my own. So if that's the case, there's also some things that I want her to do that only that kind of strength can. Not saying Matsumoto's not strong. My beef with Matsumoto is, I'm just gonna say objectively, she belong to the streets. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. I think she's bad. I think she's fun. I think she's dope. But honestly, there's sometimes you meet somebody and you're like, we just got to be friends. Because if anything here happens, it's either I'm fully sprung, which is probably what happened, or it's gonna make things awkward, and then we can't do this fun friends thing no more. Matsumoto seems cool enough where like I would just want to chill with her. So I'm gonna izakai her into a bar where I meet her, but we're meeting there to get drinks and just kick it and nothing else. But yeah, I'm a waifu Soifan. Goddess is Nemu, that's easy. And then Matsumoto, she gets the boot to another world. But I say that very lightly. It's only because I believe she's for the streets and because I know she has eyes for another man. I just know she does. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because that's like But let's see what the chat has to say about it. Call. Far right. Oh yeah, you want some soy fun? Okay. Last one looks psycho enough for me. Dead. Hell yeah, Foxy. Waifu Soifan Goddess Matsumoto Izakai Nemu. L. Soifan and Matsumoto are toss up, not gonna lie. Really? We can combine Soifan and Matsumoto. What? Really? Like fuse them together? What would that fuse even look like? Leave me a girl that can match me drink for drink. Oh, see, you know what? If that's what you're into, that actually makes a whole bunch of sense. That actually makes sense to me. But I'm actually okay with that too. Yo, drink for drink, shot for shot. That I got no problem with that. Let's fucking do it. Let's get it popping. I think that's cool. But that's something I'm not trying to go drink for drink with my girl, bro. Like me and my shawty going drink for drink. That's not a cute look. I like one. I don't even drink that much to begin with. Two, if you drinking like a sailor, you can't. You can't be. I'm shoddy. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's an absolute lie. As long as you're not sloppy, I'm okay with it. Cause I be drinking. Cause yeah, as long as it's not sloppy, I'm okay with it. I retract my statement. Still not much more for me. Soy fong with boobs, basically. He said, "Give me a soy fong with some titties." he's like, yo, DN, you're thinking too hard. Let me make it simple for you. Titties on soy fun. All right, if you're watching on YouTube or Spotify, comment down below. Who's your waifu? Who's your goddess? Who are you izakaiing between Matsumoto, Rengeku, Nemu, and Soifan from Bleach? Drop that down below. Oh, I'm fucking crying. That was so ridiculous. That one was ridiculous. I just couldn't imagine that's what I was gonna hear. All right, last part of the quest board. We're gonna get into your sekai, your choice. Yes. Once again, you must choose, decide your fate with one of these situations. What would you like? What would you prefer? What are you gonna go with? And your sekai, your choice, once that becomes your world, you're bound to it forever. You better stand on business and not change your goddamn mind. So, the choices for today. Would you rather get healed and beat by Queen Sensei Nurse and she likes you, or get trained and bullied by Granny Sieko, but it's pure training? Pure training. Now, I know they sound pretty similar, but you have to understand. When I say get healed and beat by Queen Sensei Nurse, I mean like she's beating your ass, bro. This isn't like training. It's not making you better. It's just like you are just getting fucking walloped whenever she wants, no matter what. It could be one of those situations where like you're in the kitchen, she's in the bedroom, she stubs her toe on the fucking bed, and she comes out that writing crap, and she's like, you moved the bed by a quarter inch, and she just starts fucking your ass up. But she also heals you. And of course, you know, you're in a loving relationship and she likes you. She does. She likes you. Maybe she's not in a relationship, but she likes you. And you know she likes you. And she likes you. She knows that you know it's all cool. Or you get trained and bullied by Granny Seiko, which is basically like every chance she gets, she's on your ass like a regular ass fucking, actually like basically any coach you would find in just about any MMA or weightlifting gym around the world. They're in your ass, bro. They're bullying the shit out of you. But at the same time, at least you're getting stronger. You know, she's probably like bodying you, putting you in headlocks, you know, little stuff like that, teaching you truly how to fight and become stronger. But it's pure training. Like you get like she's like in full garb. She's in this garb. She's in this garb right here, and it's training. It's just fucking training. What would you choose? I actually don't know with this one. I really don't know. Because on one hand, I'm always looking to train and get better. And I'm used to getting bullied anyway, so it's not bad. And it's Granny Sieko. I could be in her general vicinity. So I'm definitely going to be taking glimpses and looks when I'm not supposed to, knowing that if I get caught, I'm getting bullied. On the other hand, Queen Sensei Nurse is like fucking upper echelon. And she likes me. I just don't like getting beat. Like, there's an acceptable amount of beating that I am willing to take, and that is okay. And that can be kind of cute because it's like, ha 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 ha, right? But this isn't that kind of beating. It's an ass whooping. Like, she's not nice about it. Like, when she's done, everything goes back to being all nice and sweet. She's probably fantastic, and she's fantastic to you in every other aspect. But you just know inevitably throughout the day, you're going to get your ass beat. And it's violent. Sometimes it's with the riding crop, sometimes it's with the whip. Maybe she puts hands on you. I don't know. I don't know I could do it. And then I'm gonna go with Trainer and Granny Seiko. I couldn't do it. Even if she likes me, I couldn't have a shawty putting her hands on me. I couldn't do it. I don't care how bad you are, how hot you are, how anything, how great you are in every other aspect. Yeah, that waiting for violence, knowing that the violence is gonna come at some point, but like you're gonna get healed, but knowing you have to go through that violence, nah, bro. I left the hood so I didn't have to deal with shit like that. My mama ain't swim all the way from my home country for me to come to this goddamn world, be a goddamn US citizen, just to have some badass, big titty, high boot wearing goth nurse to beat my ass. Yeah, no. Okay. No. Yeah, no, no. I'm going with Granny Seiko, bro. I'd rather get bullied and trained and become 1% better every single day. And it's purely just training. I have no chance with her. Nothing's ever going to happen. I'm very okay with the eye candy and getting stronger and better at my craft. And I am okay with that. I could not deal with the violence no matter how enticing and interesting it might be. Because it could get real fucking interesting. No! God damn. No. Anyways, we're gonna take some questions on this before I start folding once again. Um Queen or Baba, can I say both? You can't say both. I want Aira, you can't say Aira. I missed a question. We're picking Granny or Queen. I'm picking Granny 100. I need to see Queen a few more times. I'm with Granny. I'm good. I get eye candy and I get powers. What's not the love? Whoa, I didn't say you got powers. I didn't say you got powers. I just said you got the train. But at the same time, if you want powers, I'll let the powers thing go because I didn't make it clear. And even if I didn't make it clear, this is just for fun shits and giggles anyways. Who cares? But yeah, no. The continued violence from somebody that is supposed to like me, I couldn't do it, bro. It's too much. It's too much. I ain't gonna lie, it's too much, but not by much, if you catch my drift. It's too much, but not by much. Cause I ain't gonna hold you. I was this close to refolding again, but nah, give me Granny Seiko, bro. So my era, that doting is D1. I trust Granny's process. I'll get powers. I like that. I like that copium. That's quality copium right there. That's quality copium, my boy. The doting is A1. We will get to that. We will get to that. All right. That's the last part of your Sekai of the quest board. That was the end of your Sekai, your choice. If you're on YouTube or Spotify, comment down below. What would you choose? Are you getting beat, healed, and liked by Queen Sensei? Or are you getting bullied and trained, but purely just that by Granny Seiko? That is up to you. The ball is in your court. Make sure you don't drop it or else you're going to spill your Skittles. With that being said, we are jumping into the awards of the week, which you've all secretly been waiting for, honestly. You, me, and everybody else, this is the moment that we've been trying to get to. So, this week, our first award we're going with is Romance of the Week. And surprisingly, believe it or not, Romance of the Week goes to Dan, bro. It goes to Dan for many of reasons. But I'm going to tell you right now, the Momo and Okarun moment in the nurse's office when they cleared things up, I think Adorkable said it best. The author legitimately writes this stuff as if he touches grass, but also he writes it as if these two people want to make it work. That last part was my part, but that's what I feel like. And anytime I've had a disagreement, a misunderstanding, or just trying to clear something up with a partner or individual that I'm romantically interested in, the good, successful times go exactly the way that it happened in Dan. You get the hey, so you get Momo saying, yo, so it's good. Explain to me what that was about. Not letting it slide by, not letting it fester. We attack it first chance we get. They go through the whole thing. He tells her the truth. I was working out. I just want to get stronger. I didn't tell you because I thought it would make me look cool. And now you're kind of picking on me. And of course, Momo's like, is that really all you're doing? She's like, I know you didn't get like that on purpose. That's really all you're doing. And then she's like, oh, you're trying to work out, look cool? Why were you trying to look cool, Karun? Wait, and she starts teasing him, and it's so fucking cute. Because it's one of those things like, she knows why he wants to look cool. And she already knows that she kind of got a little thing for him anyways. And it's like they're just the teasing is just beautiful. And because he's such an otaku fucking dude, he's like the teasing he can handle it. And he's in my favorite line. He literally goes, "This is why I don't tell you shit, because every time I do this, you make fun of me." But it's like, bro, that's the kind of shawty she is. She's gonna tease you a little bit. It's all out of love, a little light ribbing, bro. Lighten the fuck up. But I also understand how if you're not used to that, if you don't have a lot of experience, it's something you have to learn to read and understand that, that's just some shawty's love language, man. I love Momo's friends fanning the fucking flames of the love triangle building, bro. They got the fucking love triangle perfectly. They're like, let me get this straight. Aira doesn't like Momo. Momo likes Ken Tanaka. And I love that every time somebody says his name, Momo crashes the fuck out. Every single time somebody says his full name, she crashes the fuck out. Meanwhile, Aira just says his name, and she loves saying his name, and she says it real, in the words of Shadow, real dope like, and it's like, oh, that's nice. It's like I wonder if any shotties have ever said my name like that when I'm not around, because like that's how I would want my partner to talk about me. That's how I want my partner to bring my name up. But anyways, yeah. Anyways. But I love, again, with the romance part of the show. You know, I really love that that Momo already, even though Okarun wants to get cool, become cooler for Momo. Momo already thinks he's cool, and that's why she's able to just pick on him and tease him about it. You know, she understands the lick read. She sees he's trying to become a better person. They can protect her and just be a better partner to her in general. And when I say partner, I don't even mean romantically. Like, just be like a partner in the bullshit that they got going on. In the quest to get his nut back, he wants to make sure that he can hold up, he can pull his own weight. And that's something that Shawty's always gonna admire about you. So again, they did a great job, bro. They do an absolute fantastic job of the romance in Dan the Dan. And again, that's why it won Romance of the Week. I'm also giving a Romance of the Week because it got extra toxic at the end with Gigi pulling up. You see the man in the glasses? Yeah, ain't nobody was ready for that, bro. Ain't nobody was ready for that. I was like, of all things, moving forward, I didn't know what we're gonna see. I knew because of the intro, there's another character that's supposed to be popping up. I didn't know when, what, under what circumstances. So it'll be interesting to see the strain or closeness that the introduction of Momo's old flame is gonna bring to this triangle. Which now maybe it could be a square. Maybe now you could pawn off Aira over to Gigi, and now instead of love triangle slash square, you just got two parallel lines that never intersect. It'd be nice. But yeah, Romance of the Week, Dan the Dan, fire. Next word we're getting into is funniest moment. This is a little funny moment, but it actually stuck out to me wildly because in classic Goku slash Dragon Ball Z fashion, we're right back to fucking shenanigans. We get a dope ass fight. We got some fire ass world building. We got Orange Sue. She's working in the background making another fucking boo. We got Glorio using the goddamn Goku to get the Tamagotchis. We're working that problem from two ends, but they were supposed to have Vegeta, Bulma, Piccolo come through to help them beat the Tamagotchis, right? Now, psych, we're not doing that no more. Goku said, we don't got no room in our whip, so y'all gonna have to find another ride. We gonna go do this Tamagotchi shit. Y'all niggas go save baby Dende, and good luck. And they're like, nigga, what? This nigga Goku pulled up in a foreign country, hopped out the Phantom, said, yo, what up, niggas? Oh yeah, ain't no room in this bitch for y'all. We gonna go to the next party though. Hey, I'll catch y'all at the after party, and just dipped. I promise you, he talked to them for I want to say less than like 5 actual Earth minutes. It was so fast. Oh my god, it was like a flash in a pan, and I don't know why that shit was just so funny to me. It was just like with the stunned faces. Piccolo was like, "Wait, what?" Vegeta's like, "We came this way just to do this with you," and Goku's like, "Yeah, no, I got this." And the whole time in the back of my mind, all I could think about is this nigga Goku is sending them to go get Dende, not because the divide and conquer. That nigga's greedy. He just wants to fight all the hard people on his own. So he's like, y'all niggas go to the finish line. I'm gonna go take off these side bosses. Whole time he just wants to run the ones on his own so you can see how strong he is. He is such a piece of shit, but it's absolutely hilarious. Like, no business doing it. Yo, imagine you fly out to see one of your friends, like in like another state or like another country, and you're there for 3 days and you see them for like an hour. It's like, I came to this city to chill with you for 3 days. And in those 3 days, we chilled for an hour. That's what Goku did to Vegeta and them, bro. That's how I feel. Like, I don't fuck with you no more. If you ever do that to me, I don't fuck with you no more. What? I came to your city to see you. I didn't even get to see you? Nah, you could just get the fuck up out of here, bro. Ah. Anyways, if you're Goku, it's funny. If you're Vegeta, you're pissed. I was just watching. I'm a Goku. So yeah, that shit, absolutely hilarious. Funniest moment of the week, easily. Next, we're getting into the hands of the week. And of course, the hands of the week go to my best girl, Nemu. Once again, yo, you didn't know? This is a Nemu episode, stupid. You should have known that. Look at the title. Look at the description. This whole episode is about Nemu. Nemu, 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 Nemu. Yeah. 55-minute episode. 54 of those minutes are nothing but Nemu talk. We're giving her hands of the week for doing what a captain couldn't do and ending one of this dirty, filthy, stank breath, no limit soldier looking ass, curled toes, chipped teeth, Quincy's. And she did it in spectacular fashion. Nobody expected her to be able to do it, including her creator slash daddy. He's like, you can't do that. You weren't built to be able to withstand that. It's going to destroy you. And she showed that shit what the fuck was up. She showed that shit what the fuck was up. Now, at the same time, did she low diff and actually win? No. But did she like fuck that shit up and get the last laugh? Yes. So are we gonna give her the win because that's my girl? Yes, absolutely right. We are. No, but in all honesty, the Mayuri, and the Perdina fight was very philosophical. Gave a great backstory. It was told in a dynamic and unique way where we get a better understanding of the relationships of the people in the fight. We get a little bit of sauce about whether the Soul King's left hand has always been a Quincy. So Soul King might also have been a Quincy this whole time, or maybe each part of his body is made up of a different part, and now he's like Ichigo, who has all 5 parts inside of him, but different parts might be attached differently. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? I'm just speculating, spitballing here. But I will say, of the whole week, this was the best fight to watch. Honorable mention to Ranma, who had a pretty good episode. I just feel like the fighting sequences in Ranma kind of lasted too long, a little too gimmicky, but the punchlines of the Ranma still landed. I just wouldn't put the fights on the level of what happened with Bleach. Bleach just happened to clear in the fights this week. Alpharetta had a fight this week. Wasn't the greatest fight. Very much. It was very much. It was more like a test than a fight. So yeah, it was easy to pick Bleach on this side. If Dan the Dan had a fight this week, I might have picked it, but the only thing we were fighting was intergalactic inflation. So yeah, Nemu Bleach gets hands of the week once again. And we know Nemu now, between Nemu and Perdina, we know who has a better hand, and it's Nemu. Ooh, I'll knock this over. The next award of the week goes to Most Despicable. The Most Despicable award this week goes to Cray Andre of Let This Grieving Soul Rest. Now look, he gets Most Despicable this week for his continued lying to his teammates and everybody in the city about the potential slime that he's released and how everyone is in danger. And he has yet to come clean to anyone, including the person, well, so far the person who's made the slime. And he just keeps getting away with this shit. If I'm being honest with you, it's actually kind of not his fault. I don't actually fault him that badly, but watching him go through this process of trying to figure out where it is, what it's doing, and if it's actually an issue or not, my man's really taking a long roundabout way of trying to figure this out. Because my true beef with him that makes him despicable in this manner is he's very wishy-washy about it. On one hand, he both wants to go to bed, just go to sleep, and not worry about it and let somebody else handle it. But on the other hand, he keeps thinking about it constantly. And as somebody who has that problem too, where it's like, yeah, I won't do this, I'll do this later, and I spend the whole day thinking about how I wish I did it already, I see a little bit of the hate that I have for myself in him. because we kind of do the same thing. And it's better if you just, bro, just go handle business. Just go do it. Go get it. Go look for it. Tell somebody. One person should know. But at the same time, this whole gimmick of people just believing whatever he says and just kind of going with it is absolutely hilarious. And I'm interested to see how it plays out for him. But for this week, I just want to give most despicable to Cray Andre for his handling of the slime situation and his continued downfall. Or I mean success. Whichever. With him, it's typically success. So I should stop talking shit before like the slime comes and attacks me. Because that's probably some shit that would happen. Okay. Next, top assist of the week. Look, top assist of the week goes to people who you really wouldn't think it was gonna go to. Of course, I'm giving it to Blue Lock, the sports soccer anime, and literally there was an assist that we saw that was absolutely fucking unreal. The shadow and side chemical reaction would make Oppenheimer's head shake harder than a 9.0 earthquake. Shout out to Shigiri for almost getting there and stopping the ball. But sorry, little lady, all those moments you stayed off your knees, go figure, you probably should have stayed on them, is actually working against you, because if you had a little bit more power, if you had a little bit more stamina, if you had just a little bit more reach, you would have been able to be the savior of the moment. But too bad, because Shido smacked that ball into the back of the goal faster. Mike Vick answering a call from a pet shelter and equalized the game at 2s. And it was because Sai hit a pass that nobody else was going to get but Shido. Nobody was going to get there. He had already seen, he took enough information. It's actually everything Isagi was working on. Flex and reflex. Sai took in all the information that he had from the game and he put the ball where nobody was going to get it but his man. And his man got it and just turned it into a magic show. Fucking beautiful blast. It was one of those ones where it's like, this is the shit people watch soccer for. Like, I don't watch soccer like a regular person. I don't sit here and watch a game and hope for a goal. I'm going to wait till the end of the week and I'm going to watch the highlights for the week so I can see every fucking goal. That's how I watch my soccer, bro. And Sai and Shido's reaction literally was one of those. Absolutely amazing, bro. Like, do you know how good you have to be to put a ball, oh man, it was just crazy good placement. It was crazy good placement. Seeing Shigiri and Nigo have to come off the field was interesting choice. But the people who got in were way more interesting. Hiyori going in for Nico was the interesting point that I wasn't ready for, but it makes sense once you know what his ability is. Rayo already making sure that we know his 0 out of 10 episode is now rewritten as a 2 out of 10 episode, because everything that happened in Rayo's episode made sense in this one. It was a full culmination callback. When we see Rayo do something crazy, Rayo do something dope, Rayo do something that seems that it cannot be duplicated, but he has now 99% that bitch. So yeah, don't be overly surprised. So good on him coming in, making an impact early, fast, and really giving Blue Lock a chance to get this back. I did not mean to do that. That hurt like a bitch. But yeah, top assist goes to Sayatoshi giving Shido the ball and just letting that man go to work. Actually, no, I can't even say let him go to work. Shout out to Sayatoshi for putting the ball where only Shido could get it. Like, the only two people who could have went that low was freaking OF models and blew everybody's mind. Damn, I would hurt myself. Anyways, so last award of the week, I'm gonna put these two together. Best plot twist of the week and episode of the week both goes to Bleach once again. The best plot twist of the week actually is that Mayuri loves Nemu. Okay, I never really thought he was capable of many feelings outside of excitement, disgust, and happiness. But love was one that I didn't have on my bingo card for Mayuri. Now, some people say it's not love. He doesn't love her. It's possession. It's this. It's that. The fact that he has attachment to NEMURI number 7, a deep attachment, one way or another, whatever title you want to put on it, is impactful to me. And it's something that I wouldn't expected from Mayuri. We see the way that he treats her all the time. I would have told you before that he kind of cares, or he'd be like, that's my territory, so don't mess with my territory. But after seeing this episode, it's like, nah, he he absolutely loves her. He cares for her. He takes pride in her. A whole bunch of fatherly and human things that I just did not know Mayuri really had the ability to convey or even feel. And here we are. Here the fuck we are. Consideration is the other thing. Consideration was a word I was trying to think of earlier and I missed it. He has so much consideration for her. Is his primary objective for her to make her grow? Yes. But who, if you love something, why wouldn't you want to see it grow? Boom, lawyer. Mayuri loves NEMURI number 7. That's it. That's all. Let's go into the chat. That's the last award of the week. Let's see what the people have to say. See, we have a call in, and then we will end this one. A surprise is not Blue Box W. Will Blue Box cuck us per usual romance? I'll talk about Blue Box in a second. Are we entering an NTR arc? I think so, maybe. Momo's friends are all about that drama. They are, but they're dope. I'm telling you, DN, direct nasty, talk nice to me. Whatever. Gigi gave Okarun a bit of an eye up as well. Don't know if you caught that. I didn't catch that. I'm telling you, I'm so excited to go back and watch Dan to Dan. I'm not even joking. When the season's over, I'm going. Honestly, I might do it on Twitch. I might do it here. I ain't gonna lie. I might do it here. I might just run through Dan to Dan on Twitch. 2 episodes a day. 2 episodes a day for what, like 3 weeks? 4 weeks? It might take us a while to watch it. I ain't gonna lie. It'll probably take us a little while to watch it if that's the case. I'll have to figure it out. Or you know what? It's one of those things. Maybe I'll stream on an off day. No, I won't stream on an off day. I'll figure it out. We'll talk about it. But I'm classic Tsundere Vegeta dead. Hold on, Dan. What week of this show are you yapping about? Before the from Gavin from the plotline, I swear to be Cray and IRL. Okay, I wish I was him. Everyone thinks you're hot and shit and you're just living large and chilling. No, he actually has one of the better gimmicks. I put Cray. I call Cray a very perfect mix between Sid Kagano and motherfucking Overlord. Why can't I remember Overlord's name right now? Why am I forgetting over? Bone Daddy? What is his name? Oh my god, this is escaping me. Okay, anyways, I know his name, but I for whatever reason my brain won't serve me what his fucking Eins und Gal. Eins und Gal. Oh my god. Whoa, I got there. Who? Let's bring it back. Cry Andre is damn near the perfect amalgamation of Sid Kagano and Eins und Gal from Overlord and Eminence and Shadow respectively. He has the ability to not know. Wait, first he has with Eins, like Eins, he has the people around him who have this blind belief, blind faith, and just do whatever the fuck he says, and he just kind of sits back and goes Naruto, and things just kind of work out for him. Sid has the same thing, but I think Eins is I think Craze is closer to Eins is because people around Eins are just all fucking are power. Actually, no, Sid's people are all powerful too. Huh? Oh damn. Actually, yeah, they're actually very. It's basically a perfect overlap. It's actually a perfect overlap. I was about to say something stupid, but now I think about it, it's a perfect overlap. What's up? Cry's just the ultimate chill guy for real. Dead. Nemu is kind of his life's work, so it's understandable, right? Joe, what's going on? Daniel the Daniel? Stop. Yo, yes, what you hear? I might Joe go Eins und Gal. I got it. Sid might be on drugs. No, Sid's definitely on fucking drugs. Sid is on crazy fucking drugs. Are you serious right now? Look, Sid does bath salts. I'm just gonna say it. There's no way to sugarcoat it. There's no way for me to say it like, oh, no, Sid does bath salts. Bath salts, bath salts, bath salts. Tweaking off that Fent. Yo, I was gonna say Fent. I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna say Fent, and I was like, Fent, nah, I'm gonna let him live. But no, he definitely be tweaking, bro. He definitely be fucking tweaking. That slime probably. Oh, yo, sit on the slime. Doing lines of the slime. Hitting that Rimuru. Oh man, that'd be wild. If he really hitting that Rimuru, that'd be fucking crazy. But yeah. Well, that is all we have for Sauce Maho Radio. We covered a whole bunch of shows. We got to go through just the tip. Waifu Goddess Isekai, your Sekai, your choice. It was another fire ass episode. Like I said, this one, hey, the shows are all coming to a close. They're coming to an end a little bit. There's not as much to go through and cover, but I am looking forward to the season coming forward. I know for a fact that as of December 21st, the Jump Festa, there's going to be a whole bunch of announcements, just an assload of announcements of things coming out on top of what we've already seen being announced for the upcoming January season. We're looking at updates like My Hero movie. We're looking at updates like it was My Hero movie. There's a bunch of things coming up. Spy Family is probably getting an announcement. Jump Festa. If you haven't Googled it, look it up. Check it out there, and you'll probably see all the announcements upcoming. That ends this episode of Sauce Maho Radio. I'm your host, DN, formerly known as Recognized. If you're watching on YouTube or Spotify, make sure you leave a comment, leave a like. If you're on YouTube, and remember, if you got the sauce, share the sauce. I'm out of here.